Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss UCP 600 Article 31 which is related to partial drawings or shipment. So a lot of confusion will be there that whether it is a case of partial shipment or not, in what circumstances we should not treat this as a partial shipment, or what is the exact definition of partial shipment. So this article will help you to understand this aspect. So let us go and understand each and everything about UCP Article 31, right? Article 31A says partial drawings or shipments are allowed. What does it mean? It means if LC is silent about partial drawings, then partial drawings are allowed. Simple. LC is silent, right? Therefore, partial drawings or shipments are by default permitted, you can say. Article 31B, a presentation consisting of more than one set of transport documents evidencing shipment commencing on the same means of conveyance and for the same journey, provided they indicate the same destination, will not be regarded as covering a partial shipment, even if they indicate different dates of shipment or different port of loading, place of taking in charge or dispatch. If the presentation consists of more than one set of transport document, the latest date of shipment as evidence on any of the sets of transport documents will be regarded as the date of shipment. So you can see here that UCP Article 31B first part talks about the case which is not a partial shipment. So it says a presentation consisting of more than one set of transport document. What does it mean? Means you have got the presentation. Within that presentation, maybe you have got two different set of bill of lading or two different set of airway bill or maybe lorry receipt, right? So more than one set of transport document you have received. So for example, you have got one presentation, but within that presentation, you have got two different set of bill of lading. And since two different set of bill of lading is there, you may think that it is a case of partial shipment. But wait, don't simply arrive the conclusion that it is a case of partial shipment. You need to examine both set of bill of lading, okay, to find whether it is a case of partial shipment or not. So if you observe in both set of bill of lading, shipment commencing on the same means of conveyance and going for the same journey and to the same destination, then it will not be a case of partial shipment. Okay, so three things are there. If you observe in both bill of lading, same means of conveyance, going for the same journey to the same destination will not be the case of partial shipment. Okay, it is possible that both set of bill of lading may indicate different date of shipment, different port of loading. Okay, and if it is not a case of partial shipment based on this parameter, then which date you will take as a date of shipment? Because date of shipment you need to arrive. There are two different set of bill of lading. So maybe two different shipped on board date is there. So in this case, for that presentation, we need to take latest date of shipment as date of shipment. So this is the case of when it is not a case of partial shipment. Next, it says a presentation consisting of one or more set of transport documents evidencing shipment on more than one means of conveyance within the same mode of transport will be regarded as covering a partial shipment, even if the means of conveyance leave on the same day for the same destination. So this is the, you can say, case of partial shipment. This one, second paragraph is the case of partial shipment. So you have got one presentation within the presentation, you have got two different set of bill of lading. Okay. So both bill of lading you can find shipped on board date is the same, going for the same destination, but you observe that more than one means of conveyance has been used. Then it will be a case of partial shipment, even if on-board notation in both the set of bill of lading is same, going for the same destination. But why we treat this is a case of partial shipment? Because more than one means of conveyance have been used within the same mode of transport. So here, means of conveyance, what does this mean? And again, it is mentioned within the same mode of transport. So let us understand what does it mean. What is the meaning of means of conveyance and mode of transport, right? So here we go. Means of conveyance indicates vessel, aircraft, truck, etc. depending on the mode of transport. So how many vessel has been used? How many trucks have been used? How many aircraft has been used? If both bill of lading indicates two different vessels, then it is a case of partial shipment, right? So what is the meaning of mode of transport? Mode of transport indicates the type or nature of the transport. For example, transportation by sea, by air, or by road, right? So with this background, we will understand in detail Article 31B. So we will first understand how we will identify that it is not a case of partial shipment. Okay, how to identify it is not a partial shipment case when a presentation consisting of more than one set of transport documents. So you have received one presentation, there you will find you have got two different set of bill of ladings are there, right? So not a partial shipment case if you observe in both set of bill of lading, shipment commencing on the same means of conveyance. Means in both bill of lading, same vessel has been used in both set of bill of lading, right? For the same journey and destination, both bill of lading indicates the same journey and going for the same destination. Then it is not a case of partial shipment. And it is possible that both set of bill of lading may indicate different shipped on board date, different date of shipment, or both the bill of lading may indicate different port of loading. These all are possible. Please remember, you have got one presentation, within that two different or three different set of bill of lading is there. Don't jump into the conclusion that maybe it is a case of partial shipment. Just wait and check, examine all presented bill of lading and see whether shipment commencing on the same means of conveyance, means same vessel has been used in both set of bill of lading, going for the same journey and destination or not. If that is the case, then it is not a case of partial shipment, right? So in that case, latest date of shipment appearing on any of the sets of transport document will be regarded as the date of shipment, right? So let us understand this in detail. Here we go with an example. Okay, example of not a partial shipment case. So a presentation consisting of bill of lading number 1 on board date 27 December from Jebel Ali Port to Hong Kong Port, vessel Moon Lagoon is there. Bill of lading number 2 you have received in the same presentation. So two different set of bill of lading is there, and which indicates shipped on board date is 31st December from Jebel Ali Port to Hong Kong Port. You observe same vessel name. So same vessel name is there, and starting from the same port of loading, going to the same port of discharge, may have different on board. It is not a case of partial shipment, right? So this would be considered a shipment on the same means of conveyance. Same means vessel Moon Lagoon, right? For the same journey and destination from Jebel Ali Port to Hong Kong port. Therefore, it is not a case of partial shipment under UCP Article 13B. So be clear. To make you more clarity in this, so since two dates are there, shipped on board is different. Which day you will take as a date of shipment? Okay, we need to take 31st December. Latest date of shipment we need to take in this case as date of shipment, right? So presentation of multiple set of transport documents evidencing shipment on the same means of conveyance means same vessel, same aircraft, same truck from different ports or places on different dates, but for the same journey to the same destination is not a case of partial shipment. Simple. Okay. So let us take another example. LC has the requirement of shipment of 1000 metric ton from any Indian port to Singapore port, right? So shipment from Kandla port on 1st August, bill of lading A was generated. Vessel name is Samudran. Quantity shipped 500 metric ton, right? Remember, the same vessel goes to Mumbai. On 7th, 300 metric ton was loaded. Another bill of lading B was generated. Now the same vessel, Samudran, reaches to Chennai. At that time, 200 metric ton was loaded on August 9th and bill of lading C was generated. So all three bill of lading has been presented under one presentation. So total quantity shipped is basically entire 1000 metric ton, isn't it? Going for the same destination, Singapore. Absolutely fine. Same vessel, Samudran has been used in voyage. So total quantity is the LC quantity in all these three bill of lading. So this is not a case of partial shipment because same vessel has been used, same voyage, same destination, going for the same destination, right? So in this case, which date we need to take as a date of shipment? Latest date, 9th August, we need to take it, right? So whatever is mentioned here, you can see in picture form also here. So vessel Samudran is started from port A, which is to port B. Again, goods were loaded, bill of lading was generated, reaches to port Chennai. Again, goods were loaded and bill of lading was generated. And then this vessel goes to the same destination. So same vessel and voyage and same destination. So this is not a case of partial shipment. Okay. Same vessel has been used. Vessel Samudran. Okay. So in this case, we need to take the latest date as a date of shipment. So this is the case where you can simply say that under one presentation, more than one transport document have been presented and it is not a case of partial shipment. Why? Because same vessel has been used here, right? Same means of conveyance has been used, going for the same journey to the same destination, not a case of partial shipment. Now the question is how to identify it is a case of partial shipment. So check following two aspects. First is means of conveyance. How many vessels, how many aircraft, how many trucks, etc. are used? For example, more than one or more transport document evidencing dispatch on two or more vessels, or two aircraft, two trucks have been used, though both vessel, both aircraft, both trucks leaves on the same day, going for the same destination, is a case of partial shipment. Remember, same day, both the trucks are leaving or both the vessel are leaving, right? Going for the same destination. But since not the same vessel has been used, but more than one vessel has been used, it is a case of partial shipment, right? So, example of a partial shipment where more than one means of conveyance has been used, a presentation consists of bill of lading number 1 on board date 31st December from Jebel Ali port to Hong Kong port, vessel Moon Lagoon. And In the same presentation, you have got bill of lading number 2, on board date, same date, shipped on board 31st December from Jebel Ali Port to Hong Kong Port, vessel Sun Lagoon. This is the typical case of partial shipment. Why? Because two different vessel has been used. Okay. So clearly indicates a partial shipment has been affected because two vessel Moon Lagoon and vessel Sun Lagoon have been used. Though it originates on the very same day, going for the same destination. Despite that, it is a case of partial shipment. You can see one more example here that one presentation, three different LR receipt has been presented, right? Under one presentation. 3 trucks have been used, different trucks, A, B, C. All trucks leaves on the very same day going to the same destination. It is a case of partial shipment. Why? Because same means of conveyance has not been used. 3 different means of conveyance, 3 trucks have been used. More than one means it is a case of partial shipment. Okay. So that is the first part. Okay. Means of conveyance. So another could be same journey, but for different destination. It is also a case of partial shipment. For example, if LC stipulates port of discharge as any port of India and the presented bill of lading indicate 2 different port of discharge, that is Kandla port and Mumbai port in India, then this will be considered as partial shipment even if same means of conveyance has been used and leaving on the same day. So let us understand with an example. Example of a partial shipment, same journey, but for different destination, right? So if LC stipulates port of discharge as any port of India, a presentation consists of bill of lading number 1 shipped on board 31st December, Jebel Ali Port to Kandla Port, vessel Moon Lagoon. Bill of lading number 2, same shipped on board date, Jebel Ali Port to Mumbai Port, vessel Moon Lagoon only. Vessel is the same. But the challenge is destination is not the same. So as far as vessel is concerned, since same vessel, so here in this case, it will not be considered as a partial shipment, right? So for partial shipment, more than one vessel need to be there, right? But moment you find that it is going to different port, different destination, okay? So due to that, it will be treated as partial shipment, right? So understand this concept. In this case, same vessel means same means of conveyance, same vessel Moon Lagoon has been used, but the port of discharge indicates 2 different ports, that is Kandla Port and Mumbai Port in India. Since the destination is not the same, 2 different ports of discharge, Kandla and Mumbai is given, it is a case of partial shipment. So we need to understand when you need to take that particular presentation is a case of partial shipment or not. Okay. So either just focus on the same means of conveyance has been used or not. If not, 2 trucks, 2 vessel means it is a case of partial shipment, or maybe same destination is there or not, same port of discharge is there or not. As far as LC is concerned, port of discharge, any port in India. So it is absolutely okay. But you will treat this as a case of partial shipment because of same journey, but for different destination. It should be the same destination, right? So next is Article 31C. It says a presentation consisting of more than one courier receipt, post receipt or certificate of posting will not be considered as a partial shipment if the courier receipt, post receipt or certificate of posting appears to have been stamped or signed by the same courier or postal service at the same place and date and for the same destination. Okay. So this is related to when shipment is done, shipment of goods is done using the courier receipt or postal receipt or certificate of posting. Okay. So when you will treat it is the case of partial shipment or not, right? So these are the things we need to factor it. So it will be a case of partial shipment when a presentation consisting of more than one courier receipt, post receipt, or certificate of posting appear to have been signed or stand by different courier service or postal service, or same courier service or postal service from two different place, or same courier service or postal service with two different dates for the same destination, or same courier service or postal service from the same place and date but for two different destinations. So this is the case of partial shipment. But if you observe, both the courier receipt have been signed or stand by the same courier like DHL courier at the same place and the same date and going for the same destination, even if there are two different, you can say, courier receipt presented under one presentation, it will not be a case of partial shipment, right? So with this, I conclude my today's video. I have tried to explain UCP Article 31 in a very simple manner. But still, if you have got any query, then feel free to put it in comment box. I'll be happy to answer all your queries. And if you want me to create any new videos in any of the trade finance related topics, then also you can comment there. I will try to accommodate every request which you will put there. By the way, if you have got some value from today's video, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Isaac Tudu, an ex-banker with State Bank of India and ICICI Bank. Now I help exporter, importer, and bankers in the area of trade finance. I do help bankers for CDCS exam preparation and other trade finance related training. So if you are interested to learn from me, feel free to contact me, or you can join my Telegram group, or you can WhatsApp me. I have shared the details in the description. Thank you so much for sparing time to watch this video. Thank you so much.